All right, let's see here. All of these are whatever. We'll just start sword. The reach and the swing pattern on sword is so good. Just buy armor. Can buy harvesting. Max HP is fine. Do we just take the knife here so we can start looking for precise weapons and get capitalism dagger? Do I play around the attack pattern of sword in the late game? Not really. If I play sword all the way through, not really. You'll have just so many of them, and you'll be so tanky that you just stand in the middle of the wave. Like you just stand in the middle of the arena just swinging around all your swords. What I'm currently thinking though is taking this knife, because knives are cheaper to buy. Like this sword costs like 55 or something in the first shop. But if I take this knife, I'm definitely locking this scar for XP gain. It's like not so good because we don't get harvesting, but like I do want some, like getting it so early is like very, very good. Also cheer up the day, welcome to be here. Thanks for your question, appreciate it. If you have more, just keep dropping them in. I love engaging with them. Any level of question, love it very, very much. Appreciate that follow. There's some YouTube content you can look up. It's in my about section. We have a Discord, other things. Feel free to get involved as much as you would like. Yeah, appreciate you. You get half attack speed here. You basically can't have harvesting. So it's like, what do you take? Max HP and some armor. It also like feels like luck is like a boosted up stat as well too, because that'll get you more healing. And it will find you better items. I wanted to buy it. Oh, and I want to buy the Peaceful Bee too. There's my knife. It's the most Sizzlack meme. You know, one knife was good, but two knife, yeah, that feels better. Feels pretty good. We already have a bunch of hit points, which is nice. We took some on level up. I need to always remind myself of this because I'm not playing primitive weapons. Love playing stick. So oftentimes I will have tons of, just take the blue card. Oftentimes I'll have tons of extra hit points. So I don't think about it when not playing stick. Just take this luck so we can see better shops and whatnot. In this game, stick is like definitely my favorite weapon. It's like stick, thief dagger, SMG are probably like some of the favorites that get played a lot. Off meta one that I like a lot, shuriken. I also like, it's like I like all the bounce weapons second, right? My second tier of weapons, like, oh, what are the first tier of weapons? The second tier of weapons is all the bounce weapons. Shuriken, slingshot, lightning shiv. Play mage on lightning shiv. Play one-armed on lightning shiv. Oh, it's so good. I play it on gladiator because I play precise weapons on gladiator. I basically love all the weapons that don't cost 23. My favorite in terms of design of weapons is gotta be Cactus Club. I think it's like the most interesting design in the game. We'll take this and re-roll once. Tentacle is here. Going precise weapons is now exactly right because a tentacle's here. The wave 3 shop, you can only see one weapon ever. Every time you re-roll the wave 3 shop, it'll show one weapon, 3 items. This has interesting implications. What is oftentimes viewed as a bug because shops should be able to show you as many weapons as it rolls. But as a 1.0 vanilla player, that's like the only mods I have are quality of life mugs. Doesn't stick suck against swarms though? It does not. If you go look on YouTube, you'll find that I got 252 baits by wave 20 on Fisher, and I did that with a stick. And I can talk about the movement patterns if you want, of how that worked out and why that works out. Like, stick doesn't suck in any way. It has so much flat damage that you can get much more attack speed. You can focus all of your energy on getting other things. It also costs 12. The starting cost of 12 on stick, and the fact that you get more sticks the better all the other sticks get, is just incredible. So you can focus all of your time, energy, and effort on getting other stats rather than trying to get flat damage and other things that you absolutely have to have. I have a tentacle. So this crit, the percent damage is also good. Oh man, I'm just being rewarded with knife. That seems pretty good, that I don't have to just like get rid of sword. This weird food's really good. Like, I think you can probably win a D5 run on every character starting stick. Like, I can't think of a character that I wouldn't want to start stick on, even streamer. Maybe farmer's like pretty rough, but even then you could just go glass cannon. You need enough damage that whatever you're swinging your stick at kills it, and then you can swipe. You can move your character diagonally to swipe across the swarms. That's even going to happen here in this run, that you'll see that I move diagonally across whatever's sitting in front of me, and I drag my weapons across it so you get more hits. I'm not standing still just letting my weapons go in and out, just poke, 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 poke. It goes and throws it out, and while it's away from me, if it kills the thing that it landed on, you can then move diagonally and get more out of it, and it'll hit 2 or 3 as you move diagonally across like a set of aliens. You can diagram this out on a whiteboard if you want. Take the crit, take the armor. Armor is damage. We get rewarded with more XP. More aliens would be great as well. More health would be great. What else would be great here? We just keep getting rewarded with blue knives. That next shop I may just ditch the sword. Or do we need safety sword? So this is why you see me moving, even in this wave, I've moved diagonally across whatever, wherever my weapons swing, like this, moving diagonal, and then it sits that whole clump, that whole cluster if you move diagonal across it. This is how you get the most out of your melee weapons, is move diagonal across the clump that is sitting there, like your pokey melee weapons. You can also get more out of the other swiping melee weapons, but same principle. Oh well, okay, sure. Go to purple sword? Probably not, but this armor. Great question though, love the questions. Yeah, exactly. So you just drag your stick across, or whatever pokey weapon you have. This is how you get the most out of thief daggers as well. You're gonna have this happen as well if you move kind of in a circle towards the wave, as you're making like a circle pattern towards the wave. So that's another thing that I use to like offset this or supplement it. It's interesting to take lightning shiv here, but I want to take this lost duck. So like, maybe just roll one more time. Max HP is awfully appealing, but one more time. Take the bait next wave. And actually lock the peacock for wave 9. But yeah, gosh, the built-in damage that you get from stick for cost of 12, the fact that it costs 12, I think is like the best part. If it costs like 15 or 18, like you may start with other weapons. Similarly with fist, right? Fist costs 12 to start. Oh, it's so good. We're talking about favorite weapons and whatnot. Drag it diagonally like that. Cool. Do need to make a movement video at some point. Fuck. There's so many things to do, but one of the biggest things is I want to be a good streamer first and then a good Brotato player second. So this is why I'm just online a lot more than worrying about, oh, red card, gross. Than worrying about like this, that, or other thing posted to YouTube, right? So. That's a lot of melee damage, but that's a lot of health. And then we save the peacock for wave 9. So on this wave, I need 50 materials, and then I'm going to stop collecting materials because I want to save the materials to get 2x or get 100% for all my 2x materials next wave. So basically already there. Pretty close. 80 something. I was just going to grab 100. No, stop picking them up. No. There we go. I also still need to fight the wave if they're going to drop any materials. So much damage. All right. This regen is okay. We take this peacock. None of this, I don't think. Do we need the extra healing that scissors provides by having 44% lifesteal? Like, maybe. It also puts us into precise weapons more. Gives us the all of that. Just because you get attack speed at 50% rate doesn't mean you shouldn't take coffee. Like, coffee is still good at tier 1 attack speed for less than tier 1% damage. So we should get 4 level ups here. If I don't die to peacock, which I don't think I'll die to peacock, but you know. Less strange things have happened. Just focus up. Focus up. Hi, Ajenkai, how are you? Wave 9 Peacock. I was talking about, I did it yesterday when I played Renegade, and it's like, where did you find the... This is also a saved one. This was a saved Peacock from Wave 7. Going to Wave 9, save all the materials, and then going to, 7 into 8, and then into 9. So it was saved for 2 rounds. I also mentioned you because Renegade, crossbow into Shuriken. God, Shuriken is so good on Renegade. What a hilarious run. So good. Yeah, more percent damage is fine. I kind of want more health. This is a wave level 12 level up or 13? 13? So this is a high roll here, so I should kind of take whatever's here and take the luck, take the armor, take the crit for tentacle and damage. Sick. I'll get more crit, it'll be fine, right? So yeah, thank you for sharing that with me. That is a hilarious Renegade with a shuriken. Or I'll find something else. There's got to be something better, right? This is so much, right? So you basically just want to stack all armor on this character. Would love to see another knife to replace the scissors now that we have some lifesteal. Ooh, damage is good. I'd also accept a thief stagger. Haven't seen either of them. Think you passed one, but I'm also sleepy. I could have, because I am also sleepy. It was a long day already. We make a lot of mistakes around here, but that's okay. Like, I want to click this harvesting, but this character can't have harvesting, and it breaks my brain. Figure out the pattern for chargers. They have an uncanny ability. Okay, let's talk about that. To the whiteboard. Which is not really a whiteboard. It's more of a blackboard, because I just screenshot a portion of the screen here. This is our, let's see here. We'll be down in this bottom right corner. Whoops. So this is our bottom right corner or whatever to illustrate. And our hero potato is standing near the corner. This is our hero potato. You have said that you have problems with chargers. Here's a charger sitting out here about to charge you. I don't know how they do this, but they will see you and line up with you, right? You see this where they look at you and they're like, oh, now I'm gonna charge him. And what happens, at least from my understanding, is that when they charge you, they create a cone in which they're going to charge you. There's this cone. So I've stood still and they have missed me. The only way I know this is like I've stood still and they missed me, and they will pick a vector or a line or something. They'll pick a path along this cone. I don't know how big the cone is, right? But they will pick a path on it, and that's why it's like, oh, it's bullshit, that blah blah blah. They will almost never charge directly at you, like almost never. So this is why it can feel awfully bad to like, oh man, I don't understand. All the charging units do this. They all, if you stand still long enough on a strong character that can't kill them or whatever, they will miss you. Like, this happens on streamer all the time. They just like charge right past you because it's a cone, and they create a cone to like charge at you. So it can feel bullshit because they'll charge up here, or they'll charge down here, or they'll charge like near you, right? So that's the way to think about the charging units in the game. Yeah. Oh, that was armor. I should have just taken the armor. Fuck. Crit's good too. Armor's great. Just more armor. 12 armor? More hit points? More lifesteal? More hit points? More life, more regen, more crit. So that's why it can feel real bad. I'm gonna fight to the bottom left and have the scissors be facing out so that they can have the highest uptime because they have the highest lifesteal. Feels like it would keep me the safest. So one of the things to think about is when you're in the arena, how are your weapons positioned now that you've combined them or something? To note, we've actually not seen many weapons after we saw our initial blast of weapons, which is okay, that's fine. So you can complete the run with blue weapons, like that's not a problem. Yeah, epic fingerprints. Let me have any questions. Love questions. Stretches my brain and goes, do you know about this? Or are you aware of this bullshit? Oftentimes I am. Oh, hey, we can do this because now we will just see more precise weapons. One roll, just, you know, just see how it feels. Triangle of Power? Probably not. We're very tanky. Just fight on the diagonal for phase 1. Can feel bad when you have low attack speed. I try to just fight him on the diagonal. And then we ambiently fight the wave and kind of fight him. We fight the wave and we go back to fighting him. Oh, Butch. You're actually a pretty well designed boss. I actually don't mind this boss. Mother and Colossus are way worse for, you know, reasons. And I have fixes to both of those bosses that I would love to implement. The fix to Mother, she can't just... Her slashes never overlap. For the love of God, never let her slashes overlap. Apparently this is the toned down version of Mom. And then Colossus, in phase 2, he needs to make a sound when he changes direction. I don't care if it's like a directional, like, you know, north, south, east, west, they make a sound for those. Oh, that's very good. Now I actually want full items. That's also very good. My 7 luck coming in here. Let's recycle it. Take the armor. Percent damage works? I always assumed it was basically... Yeah, it's basically that. So like your base knife damage plus the damage coming in from melee damage plus my percent damage. So this goes up to... It should... What's wrong with those bosses? Too strong. Yeah, Mother is too strong. So in phase 2 she has 2 slashes, right, and they sit right next to each other, and my problem is when those slashes overlap, you can just take back-to-back overlapping slashes, which means you take 4 slashes, which is usually 4 attacks, and like, I don't know, the boss feels fine if in her second phase, Mom, if the slashes just didn't overlap and I just took 1 slash, that feels fair. But when you take back-to-back slashes that are overlapping your character and you just go hit, you're then dead. So that's my problem there. And with Colossus in phase 2, if Colossus is on the other side of the screen, you can't, and like he walks off of the arena so that you can't see him, because like say you're bottom right, he's top left, and he changes the way he's moving, it now fucks you because you can't know that he changed direction. So like that's why I would want Colossus to make a noise, and I would prefer a directional noise, north, south, east, west. Directional noise for Colossus, because sometimes you're on the other side of the arena and you literally can't see what the boss is doing. So like these are the 2 design changes I would make to make them in line with all of the other bosses. Also maybe 5% down on spawning for Mom of how many aliens she spawns, because like it's kind of a lot for some characters. So those are my thoughts on that type of stuff. Okay. Because I find that Mom is the hardest, an order of magnitude lower is Colossus, and then 3 orders of magnitude lower is everybody else. Now, Croc may kill me a bunch, and I've like recently lost a lot to Croc on waves 14 or 15, but that's because waves 14 or 15 are oppressive, not because Croc is poorly designed. Like the Crocodile boss is one of the best designed bosses because you know exactly what to do, know exactly how to interact with it, and it is a function of execution, right? Like it is a function of how well you're executing. Because I don't think I lose to Croc on waves 17, 18, or maybe sometimes on 18, or on waves 11, 12. But I do lose to Croc on waves 14, 15. So that's because I don't have enough damage to kill him fast enough, and the wave overwhelms me, not because of the design of the boss. So. So those are like my complaints. Croc will kill you, but what's actually killing you is you're putting all of your damage into the boss and the rest of the wave is piling up. So it's not actually the design of Croc killing you. It's the pile up of the rest of the wave that's killing you, because you don't have a rip and tear or a baby with a beard or some other, you know, damage alternative, right, to deal with the rest of the wave. So it's not actually the design of Croc killing you, because the design of Colossus and Mother kills me all the time. And it makes me really irritated. What's my crit chance? Like infinity? 118? 100? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I want this to be attack speed or armor. Probably just like armor, right? Jesus Christ. For armor, but you know. Like this, armor, boom. Oh, a crown. Oh wait, can't have any harvesting. Save my money. Oh, and back to Epic Fingerpaint's question about percent damage. The way I think about percent damage is like, once I have like 10 or 20 melee damage or 5 to 10 range damage, like then I start picking up some percent damage. I just value flat damage a lot more than range damage. Like some of my runs on Brawler, I've had like 80 flat damage and then just like, I don't know, 20% damage, which should get more percent damage, but Brawler is tagged against melee items to get a ton more melee items. So, hold on a sec. Might have to go find the cat. She is like screaming from the other room. Oh. Yeah, hi, baby. What's going on? She's meowing at me. She's very cute. Cat cam. Oh. Meow, 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 meow. Did you get some good food? Looks like you're licking your chops. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need to fix the cat cam so y'all can see her meowing back at me. We clap back. Meow. Oh, it's 5:06. You fat fuck. Like, not even time for dinner and you're bitching. Like, are we serious right now? She's lovely. Let's take a dangerous bunny. I'm gonna take this thief's dagger. Might not be that good, but it's mine now. What a ball, yeah. Cheer up the day, do you do any streaming or what's your jam, my man? Favorite games, other things? Let me know. We might get some Slay the Spire in here in a bit. I'm thinking about it. I just finished Subnautica and played some Dave the Diver before that, and I played Ori and the Blind Forest. Like, end of stream is always play like some game I'm into. Like I'm real like trying to diversify, branch out. Econ, and I love it. And it also combines my other weapons together, so I have one less combined to do. So, because I have an anvil right now. So number one, it's econ. Number two, it's combining another one of my weapons together. So I have one less weapon to combine for the anvil. Because every purple weapon I can get makes it one less combined so that I can start getting armor off of the anvil. Because the anvil came in like a while ago. And it'll start getting me armor. And on night, like armor is just so good. Also, I've converted armor into another stat. We've upgraded the armor stat to also give us 1 health. So every 1 armor is 2 health. So this is the thought, is that if I can like combine all my weapons together earlier, I get 2 health and 2 armor every wave. We have, you know, 4 more waves. So that's the thought. Percent damage is pretty good. Red card is red. Like, I don't know how I reroll that. Like, that's just insane. Eh. But he moved on, yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about any of my takes. Love talking about it. Usually I try to give like a brain dump as we're going. But if it's unclear, please do ask. This minus crit is not so bad, but the luck's looking really interesting, but it's like pretty late on the wave, and we get 0 from the harvesting, but this 15 luck's like really interesting. If this was a clover, I take it. I was gonna take this. We can find better items. Oh, there's a better item. Do I have an ugly tooth? No. Okay, let's take a snail. Kind of sad. Ugly tooth is like way better. If I don't pick this gambling token, we're never taking dodge, but I think that's okay. I mean, don't say never, I guess, because like leather vest is here. I also had played to the bottom left corner because that's the way my thief dagger was positioned. So now I kind of like, I don't think that'll work here because I have to go after the casters. But I would like to play to the far right hand side so that the thief dagger is pointing out towards as many aliens as possible. But due to having the slow move speed, I just don't think I get that option. When you switch out of knight's starting weapons, you can get so much better weapons. You can take ghost flint, you can take fist, you can take precise weapons. Like switching off of all of the medieval weapons for knight really shores up your game, because one of the biggest things about the precise weapons is they don't have a lot of flat damage, but knight says, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that, just stack armor and have a bunch of flat damage, and then all of your weapons from that are precise weapons are so much better. It's like, oh cool, I'll just do that. Like the deficiencies of the thief dagger or flint, in the sense that they minus your armor or, you know, don't have much damage to begin with, is just mitigated immediately by the potatoes passive. Hey, 4 armor, 4 health. It upgraded the purple one, so now while we're here, I hope I get a blue knife. Not that knife. This percent damage is okay, but it's like very inefficient. Oh, red knife. Don't need to take it, but that's funny. Kind of sad to like roll away all my money. Red knife is here again. Blood donation doesn't do anything on this character. So I was hoping to find a blue knife, not 2 red knives, because my luck is not that high at 17. 2 red knives is disappointing because now I'll have to wait another. Chaotic Vice, how are you? How's your demon run going? 700 waves later. Can't imagine, my man. Are you trapped with the save file again? Also, your Giga Chad Fisher run. Gosh, I looked back at that. It's so good. You had all the components for it. Because you still have FP rerolls. Jesus. Because your super macro is still clicking away. Yeah. Due to figuring out how the save files work, you were just like, all right, well, we can just shelve that for a brief moment. Attack speed while standing still. I'm not big on standing still right now, so no thank you. I will take the beanie. I'm late for coffee, bean teacher. That's the 3rd or 4th triangle of power I've been offered. I want to accidentally take it, so we're just going to do click and click. Take this later. 277. Yeah, no, it's insane. So while I'm fighting Croc here, I'm also running at the casters in the back, because one of the things I want to do is not die to the wave. You put all of your damage into Croc, you may die to the wave, even though I do a ton of damage. I would like to wait until 30 seconds into the wave to phase Croc like this, because it gets kind of awkward in phase 2 on Croc to kill all the casters in the back. But there we go, we're at like 30 seconds. We'll just kill Croc first, and then we'll go kill the rest of it. Thank you. And sometimes fight him in the corner, but on wave 18 you don't get that luxury. On wave 17 you kind of do, because the round boys are like not so scary, especially if you have a tiny bit of knockback. Good Croc fight. GG, shake my hand, Croc. That run is very fun though. Max bait on Fisherman is the run that we're talking about, because Cheer Up the Day is new here. Chaotic Vice has the highest baits by wave 20 on Fisherman that I've ever seen. It was done with SMG and he got 277. Not SMG, it was done with Shredder. 277, kind of insane. Just take lifesteal, whatever. We will get 2 armor off of the anvil, but we also got all of our weapons upgraded, so it saved us like, I want to say like 1,500 materials. SMG would hard without sharp bullet even. I switched over to SMGs later because they just do so much damage. Like each bullet is like destroying one thing. Because I thought the shredders wouldn't be enough because I didn't have any experience on it, but shredders are definitely enough. None of these do anything. None of these do anything. Go next. We just do this. Do one of these. I don't think I have enough attack speed, because that's the problem with not finding a ghost flint on night here. Is that if you don't find a ghost flint, your attack speed is just going to be real low. So our damage is really high, and our HP is really high. And we have 2 tentacles for healing, plus I think a monkey and 2 weird foods. So even with no dodge and other things, we're kind of set up here. The money better spent, correct. Well, once you get to past wave 6, you're actually in the clear on Shredder. Right, like, I just didn't know on mine. I got like 240 something on that, was the one I had. Yeah, it's plenty. AKA plenty. Armor? I mean, this 12 dodge, I guess. Armor? Bun. But this is your last shopping phase. You want to always slam Bunny. Wave 19, yeah. Exactly. Oh, Ghost Flint, but we could be scaling. Just slamming armor here, like it's whatever, it doesn't matter. Save my coffee for next game. It doesn't actually save it for next game. Definitely kill Invoker first. We're just gonna chase him down. I don't have an ugly tooth, but when he phases, we're just gonna chase him down. Come here, bud. Hey, sir. Sir, come back. We just do so much damage that getting him is like not a problem. Shato, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hyphenated. Ooh, this man. Hello, and thank you for the raid. What are we doing? I think I saw you playing Random the other day on Dark Twinge's like mod pack. How's it going, my man? Yeah, and welcome. If people don't know who Hyphenated is, this is a Giga Chad streamer. He plays Random and is a god gamer. Let's see here. Can I do this? Like, seriously, I already follow Hyphenated and watch his content. His content is good. So give this man a follow if you're from my stream and you don't follow this man. He is a god gamer, like no joke. Appreciate you bringing. Okay, but I play rotating. I play rotating and pick the weapon, okay? Because I want a 44 streak on rotating before I move on to random. So 36 streak though, still pretty good. So they're different. So here's like the 2 differences between like the streak, right? Like a 10 plus or 15 plus streak on random is like insane. I think even 10 plus on random is kind of insane of a streak. For me though, it's like the marathon. Can you not make mistakes? Can you pay attention? Can you make the right choices? Because every time I've broken my streak, even the 36 one, was I didn't make good choices in the run. I think D5 Brotato can be solved and you can like have a 100 plus streak, but you have to like pay the fuck attention for the long marathon, right? Fisherman no bait epic finger paints. Farthest I ever got was wave 17. So there are two like modes of thought here of like, do you play the hardest mode possible and try to get a big streak on it? Or do you play like a reasonably hard mode and try to get a big streak on it? So, so there's just, yeah, it's like a difference. Olive Hyphenated's crew, welcome in. I'm Coffee Traveler. At the beginning of my streams, I do a show called Rise and Grind where we talk about news and stuff. Then we do some brotating, and then at the end of stream, we play fun games like Ori and the Blind Forest, Dave the Diver, Subnautica, Slay the Spire, Hollow Cure, other stuff. So that's what we do around here. If you're into that, I'm a full-time streamer, so hit that follow button. Gindred. Gindred, you just, excuse me. Gindred's like bagging on himself here, and I don't know why he's doing that so hard. Like, let's take a moment. Gindred, why are you like bagging on yourself so hard? You're very good at getting a streak. I've seen a -6 streak on your, like, you had 6 losses in a row. Like, that's a really good streak. Like, I don't know that I've had 6 losses in a row in a really long time. So, like, your streaks are good and valid. Oh, and Andy Havoc's here from, like, last night. Hello, Andy. What's good? So, Gindred, please stop bagging on yourself so hard. I've seen streaks on your stream. Welcome everybody, welcome. I shuffle the characters into a random order and play them all random. Yeah. What Zyruvius from of Hades fame has done is he's made a Excel sheet to give him all of the characters to play in the brotation for random, and then plays that brotation. I think that's an interesting way to play it as well too. Oh, Vale losing streaks too. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Gindred's so good at the game, he can lose on Doctor. I thought that character's like unthrowable. But yeah, if anyone has questions about Brotato, that's what we're doing around here. I think I'm playing one more. I'm feeling good. You have to run to the bathroom here really quickly, but let's do the run review. I usually do a rundown of the review here. So immediately switch out of on night, immediately get rid of medieval items. Medieval items are trash. Find yourself a fist, a precise weapon of any kind, a flint or a ghost weapon. Oh man, just get out of medieval weapons. You could find a stick. Like, there's so many good weapons you can find. This run found a knife immediately, and then we got more knives. We found tentacle almost immediately as well too. 415 healing. This thing is insane. We saved a peacock for 2 waves into wave 9 and got 4 level ups. Like, found an anvil, 3 bunnies. This run just like went out of control. It was so nice. It was such a nice, smooth run. I nerfed Doctor enough I've lost with it once now. Yes, Dark Twinge coming through. Get nerfed, Doctor. Hell yeah. You also buffed Farmer so that Farmer is actually playable on random. So can we get a round of applause in chat for Dark Twinge as well too? Man, there's so many people I need to shout out here. Like, y'all are beautiful. Like, but let's give Dark Twinge a round of applause. He has actually altered my gameplay because I didn't know on wave 3 you only see 1 weapon. So now on Lucky I roll away all my money on wave 3 to find baby elephant. I use it. It's a feature now. Let me just use this feature on wave 3 shop. Yeah, it's like the run review here. Just a banger of a run. Holy shit, 39 armor.